Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Malie and today it's mid-November. I live in Utah Zone 6/7 and it's time for me to plant some early summer, late spring blooming bulbs. Now a lot of people may think that mid-November, late November is a little too late to plant the bulbs, but my ground is not frozen yet, and as long as the ground is not frozen to the point where I can't dig into it, it's fine to plant bulbs. Now I've actually gone to the extremes of chipping through ice to plant bulbs, and they've done really well. So let's show you the bulbs that I'm going to plant, talk about how I'm going to plant them, and then just get it done. Now the place where I want to plant my bulbs is in the front right here. We've got a little spot where I have my hummingbird trumpet come up, and it comes up late in the year. So I wanted to have something that I have not had before in here. I have a ton of bulbs planted in this area. Maybe I'll show you a few pictures of some of the bulbs that I have. But it starts with the rock iris really early, and then come the crocus and daffodils and tulips. We have Dutch iris. We have all sorts of different kind of bulbs in here. We also have some hyacinths and grape hyacinths. But what I don't have is alliums. Now, for some reason, I'm one of the weird people that's not particularly attracted to the normal alliums, the round ball looking purple alliums. So I wanted something a little bit different. Let me show you what I found. Now this one right here is called Allium atropurpureum. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce this. But this is going to be a gorgeous kind of purpley color, a little bit of red in it. And it's got an interesting shape. It's a little bit flat on the bottom. And what I wanted to do is mix that up with a little bit of white. So this is a ping pong allium. We've got some more allium. I'll just let you guys imagine what it's supposed to be pronounced like. But this is another one of the purple alliums. So these are going to be really pretty. So I'm going to divide this bag in half, put some on one side and some on the other. Now I also have a plant that I've been wanting to try for a long time. This used to be a staple food item for Native Americans and pioneers. It's called Camas lily. And I wanted to plant a few of these. These are blue and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're going to bloom mid to late spring. And I'm just going to be interested to see what they look like in the landscape and how they perform here. I'm not planting them to eat for sure. I just want to see the beautiful blue blooms in the spring. So I have 4 areas I'm going to plant those. There's going to be some there, some here, another one there, another one over there. So we're just going to have a few more bulbs, a little bit more color in the spring through this area. And once the zauschneria or trumpet lily starts growing in, it's going to cover up the foliage, the old dying foliage, and I think they'll work beautifully together. Like I said, the trumpet lily or zauschneria comes up later in the spring, and it's not tall at all. So this is what the Camas lily bulbs look like. There's a really tiny one there, but we've got the root side down that goes down, and then we've got the pointy side that goes up. They're very small, so they're going to be easy to plant because we're going to only plant them about double the depth. So it's going to be about a 2-inch hole that we need to dig. I'm going to use my shovel and just shove these in the dirt. I am going to put a little bit of fertilizer in the soil. We're going to use the Espoma Garden Tone because that's what I have. But bulbs do need a little more phosphorus and potassium than they do nitrogen. And that fertilizer is a well-balanced fertilizer, so it doesn't have too much nitrogen for the bulbs. So now we don't have a ton of fertilizer in there. We're just going to mix it around a little bit. And then we're just going to take these bulbs just stick them root side down, pointy side up, even stick that little one in there, and then just cover them up. Now I'm not going to need to worry about watering these in because we're going to have plenty of precipitation coming in the future here, and they will do well. Now if I didn't see any rainfall coming and it was going to be hot, I would water these in. Now we're going to do the same with the alliums. I'm not worried about digging up the trumpet lily or the zauschneria because it does spread by stolons. Yeah, it's a creeper. So it's going to fill into these areas that I dig up very quickly. Now this right here is the Atropopurium, Allium atropopurium, and this is the ping pong allium. If you notice, it's already starting to sprout, and that's going to be okay. We're just going to plant them. If they come up over the winter, that's absolutely fine. I have a lot of bulbs that come up over the winter, and they don't freeze, they just do fine. So there we go. You can't see anything now. Doesn't look like anything's there, but come spring, late spring, early summer, we're going to have a lot of glorious color in this area. Now I can't wait for next spring, and that is one of the glorious things about gardening, is late winter, early winter, when things start dying off and you're not going to be able to do your gardening anymore. You always have time to plan for the next year and wait for it with great anticipation. Now I would love to hear what your favorite bulbs are. Bulbs are super easy. That took me 5 minutes to plant them, where we're going to have years and years of beautiful color down the road with them. They're plants that you can dig up and move all over your yard when they start getting overcrowded, and then you can have more plants. So bulbs are absolutely amazing. Now I would love to hear what your favorite bulbs are. If you've ever planted Camas lily, and if you have alliums, and what are your favorite types of alliums. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If it has been helpful, I hope you like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and go have a wonderful gardening future.